Welcome to Alan's Astro Aspects. Come on in and visit this video blog to find out what times are going to be good for what and what times to avoid certain things according to the rules of astrology. Let's get started. Hi, and welcome to your weekly astrological report. This is for June 5th to June 11th. So for Sunday, June 5th, today has quite a few significant aspects for this Gemini moon. Around 2 p.m. Chicago time, there is one nice aspect between the moon and Uranus, giving you a possible boost for that planet's ability to make you think creatively and outside the box. Since the moon is in Gemini, that will simply be helped, since that Gemini moon is so good at quick thinking and fast action. For Monday, June the 6th, today has a very nice Sun-Venus conjunction. In Gemini again, this would probably be a great day to communicate with an important person that you're in a relationship with. Later on, at about 7 p.m., there's a nice aspect to Neptune, so consider something really dreamy or fanciful for the evening. Law students would do well to study late at night or at about 11 p.m. For Tuesday, June the 7th, watch out for the unexpected, especially at work today until about 2:30 p.m. with a difficult aspect to Uranus. Shortly after that, until about 3 p.m., there is a positive Mercury aspect, so if you need to break through some writer's block, that would be the time for it. A positive aspect between the Moon and Mars at about 7 p.m. would be great for people wanting to do a good workout, especially for martial arts. Then the mood will shift later in the evening at about 11 p.m. Chicago time when the moon moves into outgoing Leo. So for late tonight and into tomorrow, it's a great time for extroverted activities and parties. Wednesday, June the 8th, the moon in Leo makes it easy for you to grab attention and to use it productively. And this will last until about 9:30 p.m. when the moon makes a positive aspect to Saturn, allowing you to perhaps get a little bit more disciplined, and it will be a little bit more, you could get a little bit more in touch with your willpower. Now, Thursday, June the 9th, Mercury does oppose Mars today. So, for a general background, I would be especially careful of any conflicts or arguments that you may get into. Mars is having a tense aspect with Mercury, and that may lead to some fighting words. Although if you can work with your energy to make it good for some impassioned speech, it will really help you to do that. Now, with politics on everybody's mind, it may be interesting to see what some of the candidates do for the evening. The moon makes some nice aspects in the afternoon to both the Sun and Venus, and a little later in the evening to Uranus. So asking the boss for an unusual favor may actually be helpful. And approaching someone for a date right after lunch, that would give you a little bit of edge with the moon and Venus. Friday, June the 10th. Now this is a morning to stick with routines and avoid starting anything new, with the moon void, of course, until shortly before 9 a.m., when the moon moves into Virgo. Now, after that, you could focus in on details and finishing up things for the work week, using that exacting nature of the moon in Virgo. Saturday, June the 11th, there's a moon opposing Neptune early in the morning, and that warns us to watch out for fuzzy thinking until a little later in the morning. After that, the moon does have a difficult aspect to Saturn around 9 a.m., and that may force you to do something practical or to be more disciplined with your morning. Shortly after, the moon makes a conjunction to Jupiter at about 1:30 Chicago time, which might be fairly lucky. Now, or you could take advantage of it by asking for some legal advice if you need it. Later in the afternoon, a moon trine Pluto will allow you to get more in touch with your power, which you could use to break through some type of difficulty. That's all for this week. Please be careful out there, and may the stars in their courses bless you today and every day.